Not fair at all. Not fair at all, guys. Look at this. You guys tell me you got about 7 feet higher out here within the last day or two? Are you kidding me? You telling me you got about 7 feet higher? Look how soft it is out here. Guys, this is not fair now. Come on. I mean, look at those net tribulation lines they got going on out here. Man, I came out here to spend the entire day doing one thing and one thing only. And it did not include looking for the ancient pieces, you know? I mean, I got the grippers with me in a bag full of garbage bags. Well, I got a pocket that has a bag that has a wound up load of garbage bags, about 8 of them. I came out here to spend the entire day to play the game. Picking up heaven, cleaning this joker up. And instead, they decided to help me see the light of what they did out here within the last day or two. I know this is the last day or two. Is that one? You gotta give me, what am I trying to say here? You gotta give me one in order for me to keep on going and look for the historic things today. But I made a promise to Mother Nature, I did. I made a promise to Mother Nature that I'd come out and clean up. I think I see one. I bet it's just a broken piece of quartz. But a lot of broken pieces of quartz out here ended up being the historical things. I'm balling sweat already. It's hot and it's humid. Thank you, Lord, for that. Let me take a look at this little cracked rock right here. Imagine if they just gave us one right now and I just went about my business and kept on cleaning it. I got to get to that spot first. It's not going to be easy getting in and it's not going to be easy getting out. Alright, I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to stop this. I think I know exactly what's going on out here. Boy, did I ever clean house right through here. That sounded like it came from Missouri. It was just a busted rock. Alright, I should be on my way. It's a busted bottle, you know that. Look, the ancient folks are still out here making these things too. I mean, look at that thumb scraper they gave us out of a piece of glass. I mean, look at that, they're still making them out here. Look at that thumb scraper. Made out of I guess the bottom of a bottle. A piece of a bottle. Look at that thumb scraper. Look at the napping on that. Talk about perfect balance out here. I can't cross the line. If I do, it'll throw the game off. It will. It won't be there. Or will it? Let me go ahead and get the cleaning. Let's not play around out here. I'm going to have to come back tomorrow after I clean up to retrieve the payment for my hard work that I'm about to put in out here. Well, dang. Well, I'm trying to get there, guys. It takes a good long time to get out there, especially if you are as ancient as I am. It's not easy getting out there. It's not. But you know, it's almost like they're going to cause me to work if I like it or not. It's almost like they're giving me the stuff before I even get there. I know it's a little amateur, it's a little bit rubbed down. It's quartz. It's like melted ice. I can't believe I found two already. And all I did was come out to try to clean heaven. I haven't gotten to the destination yet. Before you know it, they're going to say, once again, that I owe them because of what they're giving me ahead of time. But I've always owed them. They helped the Braves win the 2021 World Series. Of course I owe them a lot. Well, yeah. They're paying me ahead of time because they know my intentions. Today at least. I've never found something like this out here before. Heck, I don't find anything like this ever. I can't tell, but it looks like a piece of jewelry out here in heaven. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Hold on, it's floating out. It is. Would you look at that thing? No, it's not. It's like a frame for glasses, I think. Still a different kind of treasure, though. Huh. Good find. Caught the eye. Caught me looking. Let's hope they can catch me coming back with a lot of garbage bags. It's going to be a long trek. Beautiful. If only that one was complete, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even get past the first gravel bar, even though I'm trying to zoom through this thing and walk right past it. What the heck is going on out here? I was out here a couple of weekends ago, exploring. Oh, the ear is busted off. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's intact. Yeah, but I was just out here like a couple weeks. Oops, no, you're going to say now it's busted. Man, I don't know if I can get this thing. I mean, it's in the middle of the water. There's no place to set the jug down. You guys are going to say, man, just quit being a pansy. Set it down someplace. Go ahead and grab the puzzle piece. Huh, that's weird. There's a round little thing right there. It could be a Native American button. Yeah, I've been moving quite a distance. The balance is out here. You're going to say, that's nothing but a shoe, man. It could be a deceased thing. It's probably a piece of fabric. Oh, that's weird. It's one of those things. It just had dirt in the middle. That's weird. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this thing right here. This is like the fourth one I found out here today. These things are masterpieces when it comes to the puzzle, though. And they set it right up for us, too. Exactly what I'm looking for, also. Along with the other things. For real, though. Another perfect one. I don't know about you, but it seems like I'm headed for my most successful day in point hunting and garbage collection out here. I'm not even halfway there yet. And I'm just walking. Is that another one? Tell me it's not a busted piece of quartz. Well, it's got a little tiny tip ding on it. No big deal. We'll still recover it for historic sake. Beautiful. No worries, I'm almost to my destination. It's right around the corner. Kind of. Almost crystal clear on this one. Very nice. Even got a giant scraper to add to the stash. Look at that thing. If that's what it really is. I mean, it looks legit. Finally made it. Let's go ahead and clean up this heavenly place for the rest of the day. I'm so sick and tired of coming out here and seeing all this garbage sitting around. Just you wait. It's about 1,000 times worse just around the corner. But like I just said, just you wait. In about 3 hours, this place is going to be heavenly. Even more heavenly than what you're looking at here. Da Vinci style. Trust me, this is only the beginning. Man, this place is about to be picked up, Da Vinci style. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. What the heck do I get myself into in heaven? Well, a couple of things. I'll be lucky if I don't fall through. And I'll dang sure enough be lucky if there wasn't 1,000 pieces of styrofoam out here either. This stuff's been piled up for at least maybe 2 or 3 years. But I shall come through, clean this trucker up. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven, for real. It's getting late. It's almost 6 o'clock out here. And it's a long walk all the way back. I'm going to end up with 5 bags out here. Man, 5 bags I got to carry back. It's not going to take that long. I mean, it's not as long as you think. Depends on what kind of route I take. But there's some areas that I cannot get past unless I take a detour. We don't need to be ripping holes in the bags either, you know. We cannot afford that to happen out here. Hope they like their cleaner home now. It's a heck of a lot prettier. Not one single piece of garbage. Welcome to heaven. Boy, am I ever in a hurry this morning. I better get a move on quick. Check it out. What a beautiful beginning to this glorious Sunday. But ladies and gentlemen, things are about to change for real. I only got about 2 or 3 hours to look around and get the rest of that garbage out of here. I'm back early today. It's about 10:05 right now. I need to be moving fast out here like you would never believe. I know it doesn't look like much is going to happen later. I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. But something's headed here. Something's headed this way from the northwest. They are getting hit hard in northwest Georgia right now. They got a string of severe thunderstorms that are going to cover this area within the next 2.5 to 4 hours. Well, it's on its way here. So, I better be moving fast because these waters out here are going to go neck high. I don't think I want to be stuck in something like that. Or do I? You guys crazy. Just to be on the safe side. Gotta grab 2 Ziploc bags instead of 1. Welcome back. The very next day. Ain't nothing like coming back the next day and seeing the mark that I left in this beautiful landscape. Even the time that I slipped and fell twice. Carrying those garbage bags, you know. Well, twice. More like 3 times out here. I know what you guys are going to say. You're going to say, but hey man, hey. If it's going to get as rough as you say it is with the forecast today, why don't you show us what it's going to be like out here when the waters get high? Just make sure you're on the correct side, that is. Don't get yourself stranded out here in a place that you can't get across, you know. Yeah, let me go ahead and get started with these bags. I got some other garbage to pick up too, way up on a hill that I collected about 4 years ago, and I was a dummy for real. I left, I think three or 4 bags up on a hill up here about 3 or 4 years ago. It's easy access though, it's easy to get. But those things, those garbage bags were biodegradable. And I came out here about 6 months ago, went up there, and those things were just like melted away. And all the garbage was just like sitting there in a pile. You got 3 bags worth of crap that I got to add 2 other bags and get those things out of here. But when it comes to this hobby of cleaning heaven and racking up those points in the video game of life out here and letting them get to know you, to let them know that you care about cleaning them up, making sure the landscape is as heavenly as it's supposed to be, as it's meant to be. It doesn't count until you actually get the garbage completely out of there. So I failed at that one. I definitely failed at that one. Years ago. I got to get all that too. Why do you think I got the 5 garbage bags in the left-hand pocket? Oh, they're talking. Someone just said something right here. Using the sound of nature. I better get a move on. Well, I'm looking again. Just taking a quick glimpse because I'm about 10, 11, 12, 1. I'm about 2.5 hours ahead of schedule compared to yesterday. At the same time, when I was at the same exact spot, so the lighting's different. But you're gonna say, hey man, you better hurry up and get the heck out of there with those bags and get to the other side and look for those magical historical things that they might have sitting out there for you. You don't want to miss anything. You're right. But things are at a different angle. I said something when I was sitting in the vehicle after I left the Kroger. You know, I got the Monster Energy drinks. You know, the sugar-free ones. You get 2, buy 1, get 1 free. So I picked up 3 of them, you know. I had to get that kick going. Even though I'm a little bit burned out from yesterday's adventure out here. Doing all that beautiful stuff out here. But I said something. And I'm starting to take note of how I say things. It's like I kind of say it forward. It's like they're speaking through me to try to get me to say something to pay attention to. And I was looking at the bag and I said out loud, I was like, let's go for the orange one. You know, the orange flavor one. And then right before I opened it up, I thought about it, I was like, is this one of those situations where they just said go for the orange one in a way to tell me that there's going to be an orange one out here? I found 2 orange ones out here before, and they were perfectly intact. They were museum quality arrowheads out here. But that was a long time ago. That was back in my beginning days of recording artifact recovers and stuff, historical recovers. What if there is another orange one out here that needs to be recovered? Heck, I just passed a big piece of bubble wrap over there, caught up in the trees. I'm gonna have to get on my way out of here. Let's go for the orange one. If there's a large, well, let's not say large, let's just say if there's an orange one out here that we're going to spot today and add it to the museum pile, that's going to be a little bit scary. What a beautiful sky. Just you wait. Give it a couple hours. That scene right there is going to change tremendously. think I heard a rumble in the horizon. It was one of those distant rumbles, you know, the ones that are just ever so subtle. And it takes you a moment to try to figure out if it was actually thunder or if it was just an airliner or something. But after a moment of thinking, I can conclude that it sounded like thunder. And it's barely 11:30. Good thing I'm doing this thing first. If I have time, I might go a little bit further up the creek. There's one little log jam up on the side. You know, like an eddy zone that has a few bottles trapped up in it. I might try to attempt to get those things before I try to get out of here. Why do I always have the camera facing down? Well, you probably already know where I am by just looking at the geology. When everybody gets around to start watching my videos that are uploaded 5 years later than what they were recorded, when they were recorded, thought I saw something. Why am I still Yeah, that's thunder, guys. That's thunder. Oh, crap. It's not even 12 noon yet. That's a boom from heaven. And that's in the direction of the creek, too. They're going to give us time. They're going to give us time to get the bags out. Oh, yeah, they're booming right up there. Look at that. I mean, I don't see any flashes, but you can see the thunderhead. Listen to that. Listen. That's like 3 booms of thunder in less than 10 seconds. Man, what the heck do I get myself into? But check this thing out. Okay, so I tested this about a year ago. This place was covered up. Yep, there go the booms. I gotta get going, but this spot right here, when it comes to ancient plant life and stuff, ancient trees, look how high that bank is right there. That's about 8.5 feet right there. You know what that is? Look how it's rooted in the bedrock right here. I took one of the pieces of bark that were broken off since the last flood event, and trust me, there's going to be another flood event in less than a couple hours. But I figured out what kind of tree this was. You can see it right there. What do they call those things? Knees. Knees. What you're looking at here is a cypress tree that could be well over 500 to 1,000 years old right here. And I took off one of the broken pieces of bark right here yesterday when I was out here, and I smelled it. It smelled like pine. Of course, it's a cedar. I mean, it's an evergreen, excuse me. It's an evergreen. So what you're looking at here is probably an ancient cypress that could be upwards of 1,000 years or even older than that. This thing right here was completely covered, as far back as I can remember when I was coming out here, until they washed out the bank when all those tropical storms came through to expose it. You're going to say, look in the root system, man. There could be something ancient under there besides the tree itself. It's incredible how it still smells like evergreen, though. After all that time. It's incredible. What a shame that it's exposed, though. I mean, it's going to take a few more floods for them to completely uproot this thing and carry it out of here. And history will be known no more. Well, it'll live in the videos, in my documentaries and pictures and stuff. About 16 hours later. Ain't nothing like coming back to get the treasure. Oh, look, someone's made an appearance on the bag. They're curious. See, that's what I mean right there when it comes to getting stuff out of here in places like this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It helps them out. It helps out the laws of nature, the cherubs and stuff out here, the ones that have to break it down. You know, once you leave something out, this is why I feel guilty when I leave bags out. Because the energy of the land out here, the spirit of it, all the little ones, the big ones, whatever, even the living creatures, the energy gets attracted to it like a magnet to try to break it down. It's part of what time is, the breakdown of materials and stuff. You should know that by now. It's a part of what time is, but not totally what time is. They are a part of what time is. Just like you'll see later on in the garbage bags that I left up on the hill. On the other side of things, you know, you're going to see what I mean. I bet they were mad like you would never believe. And I'm mad at myself for leaving those. Let's not do that ever again, guys. Don't ever leave garbage bags out like you did a deed when you didn't even take it out of there. Yeah. Let me go ahead and think about going up. Look at these little guys right here. Curious little guys. I'm going to have to get them off so I don't carry them in the water with me. Guys, I don't know if I have time to go to that one little spot. You're going to say, just leave it, man. Just leave it. I don't know if I can, though. I don't know if I could leave the garbage up there because I put my eyes on it. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. And I just left it there because I was running out of time. I don't know. It's a gamble. Let's go do it. Let's go get those bottles and stuff out of that one little eddy zone. I got plastic bags in the pocket. I hate your row. I know I'm out here trying to pick up your habitat, your heavenly spots. Not just yours, all the other ones too. Out here. I swear, the things I get myself into. I don't know how I can reach it though. I mean, I'm going to definitely have to duck and crawl just to get things out of this place. Sorry, spider. Dang it. I mean, you see it right there. That thing could collapse. But I would feel guilty like I did yesterday that I left it. I mean, look at that trash. There's like 7 bottles in that thing alone. And a few other things up here too. The last spot to clean up out here. In this zone, that is. Let's go ahead and grab it. As safely as possible though. Well, that wasn't too bad. That looks a heck of a lot better though, to be honest with you. Clean up the house of this little critter that has their little house under the hill over here. I'm lucky that they didn't peek out and try to attack us for standing on their doorstep. Wonder if they have a Ring doorbell to let them know who is out here cleaning up house, you know. You guys crazy. That wasn't too bad though. Let me go and get this stuff out of here. Da Vinci style. Ain't nothing like community service in heaven. Take that back. I'm not done yet. When they bring me out to clean heaven, they make me see it all. They'll pull me right to the edge to see everything though. Ain't no escape. What is it about this hobby though? I mean, I know those bottles have been sitting there for at least 3 or 4 years. It takes a lot for the waters to get high out here. Let's hope they wait until I get on the other side of things before they, sip on the Monster Energy drink. There's another one way down there too. How the heck am I going to reach that without doing some jackass style stunt? I'm going to do it no matter what. They're getting a lot closer. It's going to start raining any minute now. I don't know if I'm going to have time to look for the good stuff the rest of the day. Look how dark it's getting over here. They're really close. You can actually feel the thunder radiating through the landscape. Any minute now, that wind's going to start picking up and you're going to start seeing little droplets in the water. What the heck do I get myself into? We are in for it now. Any second now, I'm going to start seeing flashes of light. New leaves have been dropping off the trees. Something is brewing right in front of us. And I haven't even gotten to my safety spot either. And I got a couple of these things to get through. It is getting dark out here. What the heck do I get myself into? Let me pack the phone up now. Like I said at the very beginning, what it was going to be like about this time, we just got dumped on for real. Heart started pounding. I was still on the other side of things, trying to get through those log jams. And I said I was not about to give up, hoping that the waters wouldn't go neck high. They were starting to turn a little bit muddy though. They were. It might take a little bit of time for the waters to get this far though. I don't know. But mission accomplished. We have made it back to safety. There's the water jug. And I even made a couple of pit stops to pick up some more garbage during the lightning storm, for real. You talk about some flashes right next to us. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven and accomplishing the heavenly mission. Because they'll always give you something. The last thing you're going to pick up, their approval. There's a lot of things that they love to hang on to for the right person when they come by to do something special, like clean heaven. I think I'll keep this one for my collection. Add it to a frame. Wouldn't that be something? There goes another flash. Let me go ahead and continue with the effort. It's only 1 o'clock. I gotta go get the other stuff, the other bags that I left out here 4 years ago. No turning back now. Here we go. Water was right there 3.5 minutes ago. Man, what the heck do I get myself into? I heard it coming, guys. Let's hope it doesn't stay high too long enough. Get out of the water. It could be bacteria coming. Uh-oh. They're gonna say, Da Vinci, you got a way out of there? Don't carry my gallon out. Look, they're trying to take the bag. There's no way out of here this way. But I'm in the right spot. Guess I'll save a life while I'm at it. Man, what the heck do I get myself into? Oh, dang it, I just cleaned up heaven too. It's only 1:15. I can wait it out. Waters go back down by about 4 o'clock, hopefully. Where's the lawn chair at when I need it? They're covering up the gravel bars with the muddy water. Let me go ahead and get the cleaning. Worry about the artifacts later. Oh yeah. I would have definitely been screwed for real. But I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be like this. And I guarantee it's going to get higher too. Yep. What you're about to look at and see right now is all my fault. From 4 years ago, trying to clean heaven. At that time, I was still dealing with the black mold situation. I didn't have the strength or the energy to carry 5 bags all the way back. But today's the day. Should have never left him here. Now I'm about to clean it up again and get him out for real. back to where I began 4 years ago. Let's clean this place up. Check it out. You talk about probably one of the best, if not the best, abstract, manipulated, natriculated piece of PVC pipe I have ever come across. Look at what the laws of nature did to this thing right here. Man. They turned a PVC pipe shard into a priceless piece of modern art. Now it's about time we turn their heaven into a priceless piece of art. Let's get this crap out of here. One bag left. And there's more than enough out here to fill it up. Spotless. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven for real. I made it to my turnaround spot. Can't go any further than this. This place is more heavenly than you could ever imagine now. I just filled up the last 3 bags, and these are not small bags either. But this one doesn't look too full, does it? Because it's missing the largest thing out here. And I just ran into it too. Get a load of this. Just like I talk about things like this in my videos all the time. How things are kind of orchestrated when it comes to life and your life events. Things that you do, things that you run into. There's one last thing that's got to fit in this bag, and it's going to fill it up the rest of the way. But how do they know this about me though? There's one specific item that I left on the other side of the little creek. As the flooded waters, still rush through. They've gone down a little bit, about another foot. I don't think I missed one single piece out here, even the tiny pieces of styrofoam. But there's one last thing I gotta grab, and it tells a lot of truth when it comes to my life. It has a lot to do with that one thing that I left on the other side of the creek at the very beginning. And we're at the beginning point of the turnaround spot. just a different brand. Thing's been out here for about 2, maybe up to 4 years since the last time I came out here to clean up. How does stuff like this happen all the time in my videos? I'm almost afraid to take it back to compare it to how much I have left in the other gallon. It might freak me the heck out. Really though. I'm going back carrying a water bottle in my hand. Let me go and add this to the rest of the stash later. I gotta do some comparisons when I get back to the other side of things, that is. I got 3 bags to get across the creek. What a perfect wild day indeed. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. Quite a day, quite a weekend. It wasn't 4 bags in the past, but it's 4 bags now. Familiar scene, isn't it? Well, you probably never saw the video. I think it was corrupted in the first hard drive I did. I know I made a video about it when I came out here. I know for a fact I did. I'm just redoing the video. Just about 4.5 years later. But this time, guess what? We're going to be backtracking on the same. We will not be leaving these things out here in this beautiful heavenly spot. Uh-oh. The wind is picking up. And it's barely 7:01. Well, it's probably 7:03 right now. Heart is pounding. But as dark as it would be if it was 9:15. We got another system moving through. What the heck is headed this way? Look how dark it is over here. Look how dark these clouds are. And I'm in the middle of trying to get these garbage bags out of here. Dang, what the heck do I get myself into? Thank you, Lord, for the rain. You can hit us as many times as you would like. The landscape needs it. But be kind with me. Please be kind with me. I got a long way to go. Hey, check this out. Welcome to heaven. It's still kind of raining right now. I probably got some drops on the iPhone lens, but get a load of what they're giving us the second I'm trying to roll out of here. And yes, it was a success. I got all 6 bags in the vehicle. It's about 8:35 right now, but get a load of what they're giving us. And it's getting better with every second. Boy. Like I said, welcome to heaven. You know what they say about sunshine? It's like a smiley face. Sunshine means what? All smiles. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. Let's go for the orange one. You know, the orange flavor one. And then right before I opened it up, I thought about it. I was like, is this one of those situations where they just said go for the orange one in a way to tell me that there's going to be an orange one out here? So say if there's an orange one out here that we're going to spot today and add it to the museum pile, that's going to be a little bit scary.